Good morning. Welcome back to the live stream. But not that many problems to start with today. But I'm sure they'll be back. They always are. I am live streaming every weekday from 8-ish a.m. till 9:30-ish. And every time I start a live stream, something happens. Like today, my app there's a software that consolidates all chat. It logged out, obviously, just before I started the live stream. But here we are. Welcome back. Hey Leo, what is this game? This is Euro Truck Simulator. It's an European truck simulator. It has an American version as well. I usually play the American version, but as of this Monday, I started playing the European version. Just to get to know and get a feeling. A lot of people have been asking me, so here we are. I don't know where we are actually. Let me just check. Physically in the game world. Creative art space. No, if you check my other videos, you'll understand what's happening here. I'm in Geneva in Switzerland. Okay, so let's find a job, shall we? So we're here. So let's find something in a different place. Zurich. Maybe Zurich? But they're not paying well here, man. No, we're not going down there again. No, we're not. Yeah, we could do that. Northern France. Let's do that. We're going to be taking a truck for Aldi, the supermarket chain. Let's take that. All right. Now what happened? Oh no, wait a minute. Click the wrong button. I clicked quick jobs. I wanted to do the freight market. Oh. That's why they weren't paying well. Click the wrong button. We'll do this one. I don't want to finish that job. Abandoned. 12,000? Oh man. Alright, so I guess we're going to France. I'm not gonna abandon it for 12,000 euros. WSG. I have no clue what you're saying, my friend. But we gotta fix the view here again because, well, it's a different truck. It's not my own truck. I have a Volvo here in the game. My Volvo is not with me right now because I clicked the wrong button, as one does. We'll fix our field view here a little. Get that steering wheel out of the way as much as we can. It's not much. It'll still be showing. Yeah, I don't like this truck. But in any case. Alright, so what are we driving? A Scania. Alright, so we'll do this and then we'll get back to our own truck. Lower the volume. Alright. Engine is on. Oh, I don't have my map here. That's okay. We'll survive. So let's go. Let me just fix my camera here. Is shaking a little bit. Let me move this up just slightly. Just touch it. Why is it doing that? Told you guys, there's always something when I start a live stream. Just leave it at that. It's gonna be shaking, but that's fine. Let's go. Let's take this, whatever, for Aldi. That's a pretty good description, Olivier. Is there an ignition in the rig? Yes. Every single button here works and has a purpose. Like, for instance, I'm going to turn on the lights now with the light switch. Volvo V70 interior, almost. S60, it came from an S60, but it's the same as a V70, you're right. Technically, you're right. How did you do the dashboard works from the game? So it's a bunch of Arduino, Duckiest. There are Arduinos under every single thing here. Those are the things that make everything work. How did I do this? So on my channel, on the red app with the play button, you can find a tutorial. I have a very detailed tutorial there that will take you step by step, and I'm actually working now on the electronics tutorial, so people can actually learn how to do this. And even if they're not a programmer, which I'm not a programmer, and I learned how to do this using ChatGPT, so yeah, anyone can do this. What wheelbase do you use? I use here on this rig, I have several rigs. This rig here is using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. Is that a CarPlay? It looks like a CarPlay, yes, but it's a different thing. It's SimHub that works just like an Apple CarPlay. And all you have to do is also go to my tutorial page on my channel, which I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's the same user as here, Gato. And you will be able to download that because I also share that file with you guys. Thank you, Jacob. So we're going to deliver this thing here for Aldi. And I picked the wrong job because now I'm not driving my own truck, which is a shame. And they would charge me 12,000 euros if I would abandon that. How much did it all cost? So roughly $300 in car parts, and then another $400 in all the hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, the LCD screen. Obviously, I'm not talking about the rest of the simulator, like wheelbase, TVs, because I got 3 TVs here, computer, that kind of stuff. You know, what I'm talking about is what makes the simulator special. What makes it special is the fact that I'm driving a car indoors and everything works. Is it an S60R interior? Because it looks like a 6-speed manual. Yes, sir. Good eyes. That's an S60R with the Spaceball. So that's what I'm driving right now. Hey, Rory. Reviewing cars. Hi, man. I wonder how would you review this car? The most versatile car you've ever seen, probably. It can be a Formula 1, a truck, or anything in between. Well, just hope we don't take too long, because I want to get back to my truck. This is not my truck. This Aldi Scania here. As I'm driving towards a wall. And I think I missed the entrance here. I'm gonna get a ticket. Nope. It's okay. We'll survive. Have I ever considered getting Truckers MP? Yes, I have. A lot of people ask me if I want to play online. I do. I really do. I just haven't had the time to, you know, test and set it up before I go live on it. And the thing is, I installed ETS on Monday. I usually play ETS, which is the American version of this simulator. And so it's all brand new to me. I'm still learning on ETS. Thank you, Lofo. Nice. You have an M66 S60R in Dubai. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. What's your color combo? My real car in garage, the S60R that I also have, is black with Nordcap seats and also M66. In fact, this Spaceball here is from my car. I bought a brand new one for my car. I found, you wouldn't believe, but I found a brand new trim piece from Volvo. It was like 50 bucks. It was super cheap. in the grand scheme of things, right? And what I did was I downgraded the one from my car to here, and I put the brand new one there in my car. Thank you, Tech. That's the plan. Do you have an S60R only on the simulator? No, Marito. I do have in real life as well. And I have another 2 S60s. I have 3 Volvos right now and a minivan. The interiors from a real car or just brought different parts, though it's from a real car. It's everything you see here is from the same car, a Volvo S60R. As we have here a little... Oh, I don't think we should have done that. Didn't see a red light, but that's okay. Oh, that was quick, Mo. If you can drive in a game, you can drive in real life. Well, that's very smart of you, man. Yes, I can. I have 4 cars. I drive in real life almost every day. I work from home, so I don't have to go outside every day. You know. Black, nice, Hussein. Yeah, my favorite color. All my S60s are black as well. What's your interior color? Don't tell me it's Gobi. Please don't. You should get 1740 or a 945. Yeah, they look beautiful. But I'm not a big red block guy. I was, you know, I grew up in a Volvo 850 world. So I'm a 90s kid. I was born in the 80s, but 90s is actually when I start remembering cars, you know. And I don't know, dude. I just like the 850 platform forward. But I do respect the old cars, the old Volvos. I think they're super awesome too. The rear wheel, you know, drive, they're pretty amazing cars if you think about it. Nice, stage 4, dude. 650 wheel horsepower. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, mine is modified as well, stage 3. But I don't know. I never put on a dyno, and I'm trying to detune it now, demodify it, if you will. I bought it modified. I didn't modify it myself, so I want to bring it back to original, and then I'll probably just tweak a little bit, not too much. But 650, dude, respect to you, sir. A lot of respect. What wheelbase, Jacob? It's a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Oh, Red, that's the same answer to you. It's a Fanatec. Oh, so you got Gobi. Sorry, man. I was just joking, but it's not my favorite color for S60Rs. My favorite color, obviously, as every guy, is the Atacama, which is the orange-ish color. But I do like the Nordcap also. Where are you from, dude, and why the Volvo parts are cheap like that? Amarito, I live in the US. I live in Florida. And here in the US, we have some junkyards that are called pick and pull. So what happens at those junkyards is you go with your tools, you bring your own tools, and then you choose whatever car. It's like a big supermarket of cars. They're all parked or just laying around, and then you just find a car, you pull your parts. Parts are same price. It doesn't matter if you're pulling a steering wheel from a Volvo, a Jetta, or a Mercedes-Benz or Rolls-Royce. It doesn't matter. A steering wheel is a steering wheel, and it'll cost about $14. Like this one, I paid $14 for this steering wheel, $20 for the seats, you know, and so on. But the catch is you got to pull them yourself. So you got to go to the car, you got to get your tools, you know, and just pull the parts yourself. So they're cheap and nice. I like that. And also the good thing is when you go to the junkyard and pull the parts yourself, you learn how to put it back together. As I just go super wide on that turn there. How many new wraps? Sorry, man, I didn't understand the question. What does that mean? How does your S60s look? Eating, come on, man. Like 5 miles. Okay, so I don't understand how does your S60s look, but they're normal. My S60R has the original steering wheel, the wheels, not steering wheels, just the wheels. The original 5-star, 5-spoke. And I love it. It's black. All my S60s are black. And I have different color interiors. Well, the 2005 one is Nordcap, which is blue. I do have the S60 T5 2020, which is like a tan color. And I have the T8 S60 2022, which is kind of a brown-ish color. Hey, Mzungu, welcome back. I'm doing well. How about you, man? How many degrees does the steering wheel turn? It's automatic. I think the max this can go is like 2,000, 1,800 degrees. But every car or truck that I drive, it automatically sends how many degrees of turn they should have. So it just kind of, you know, works automatically. That's how Fanatec does. Oh, wow. You got a lot of mods in your car, Hussein. That's pretty cool, man. Where did you get that setup? I got it at a junkyard. And I built it in my home office. There's a video, tutorial video on my channel. You can find it on the red app with the play button. Does it resemble a real truck in the number of turns? Yes. So it will mimic whatever car you're driving. So if I'm driving an F1 car, it'll go just like 170, 200 degrees, so it's very little. And then if I'm driving a truck, it'll turn way more, or a car, and etc. Hey, Stian Johnson, I'm good. How about you, man? How many cargoes did I do so far today? This is the first one, and I picked the wrong one, dude. Instead of choosing, like, with my own truck, I chose the quick job thing, and so I'm delivering this Aldi trailer here for Aldi, and it's not even my truck. This is a Scania. Can I speed? Yes, I can, but I will not because I'm trying to save money here in the game, and I don't want to get tickets, which I already got like a couple today. Ah, come on, dudes. There's a truck passing me on the left here, and this truck is going super slow. Yes, it's identical. In number of degrees, yes. I don't know Scanias, dude. I know it's a Scania because there's a Scania logo. I have no clue. Hey, Jeffrey, the game is called American Truck Simulator. So I'm going here. Oh, I'm glad it moved. Hey, Urbig. Wait, this set up from a real truck? No, it's from a real car, not a real truck. Scania V8. I don't know. I can try to... It's breaking daylight here, so I can show you the outside when I stop. I'm not that far from our destination. I'm like 5-7 minutes away in real life, as I'm just should be changing gears. I've been good, man. I've been streaming ETS this whole week. Today is Thursday, right? And we already bought a truck yesterday or the day before, and yeah, I added a couple mods to the game. You know, just having fun here in ETS 2. Thank you, Hussein, for the follow, and Royal Motors. Thank you, guys. You're not gonna crash it, you know. I'm a good driver-ish. When I'm reading the chat, sometimes, you know, I do weird things. That's why, kids, never, you know, read the chat and drive at the same time. Unless you're on a simulator. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I flipped a few times here, especially when I'm trying to read the chat, Olivier, and people are talking to me. I want to explain things, you know. That's one of the reasons why I go live stream here, especially doing truck things instead of going into a car. And it's funny, I crashed a few times. Can we fit? Come on, let me in. Ooh, that guy was not letting me in. Oh, That's the highest gear it goes. What's my cargo? I'm taking an Aldi trailer somewhere. I'll check what that is in a second. What happens if I flip? It just damages the truck a little bit and the cargo, and I lose money, pretty much. It doesn't have any, like, visual, you know, damage, if you will. So I'm empty pallets. That's what I'm carrying, man. Empty pallets. Who would pay that much money to just haul empty pallets? Olivier, so if you want to set up like this, just go to my channel and check out my tutorial. Does the buttons... Yes, every single button you see here works. There's not a single button here that does not work. Every single button will do something, like the temperature knob here. Like I can, you know, like even the stalks here with the wipers, the turn signal also works. Everything you see here is not for show. They're all functional. What's the game called, William? It's called ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. I know I butcher Euro. I gotta learn how to say Euro without people thinking I'm saying hero. Aldi, yes, it's a supermarket. Thank you, Billy L. I think that's how you say your name. Thank you. As I'm speeding quite a lot here. I'm doing 60 miles an hour and I should be doing 56. And the Europeans here will excuse me, but I changed to miles instead of kilometers because the big numbers here on my speedometer are miles. What's my favorite truck sim? So far, I still like American Truck Simulator better. And there's just one reason, to be very honest, is the fact that speed limits here in the US are a little better. So here's 110 kilometers an hour, which is just over, like, just around 60 miles an hour. And this is slow, dude. It's really slow. Hey KL, welcome back. How he installed the wheel, King. In my channel, you'll find a tutorial. And that will teach you step by step how to do this. How to install the steering wheel. There, I have a video on how to make the hardware and build it. I have a video on how to get the Apple CarPlay working. And I'm working on the video on how to get the electronics working. Because everything you see here does work. Olivier. Sorry, man. Just so hard to get, you know, all the accents and pronunciations right. Is it Olivier like in French? Olivier? Or Oliver? Because I got a lot of people from Europe sometimes here, and Oliver is how you would say in America, but Olivier is how you would say in French, and in Brazil also. Olivier. I agree, Alex. I think the game series still holds up. I just wish they would optimize the game a little better. Like, running triple 4K in this game is not an easy task, and it demands even from a very powerful computer. And I think they could improve that a little bit. They could work on optimization, because they've got a great game here, and they keep launching new DLCs. They're always active. They're always doing things. But I think they could work a little better on the optimization. How, you know, the game treats extra cores on the CPU and the GPU and all that kind of stuff. Polish. Oh, nice. How S meters work? I assume you're talking about the gauge. So the gauge is working with Arduinos, man. Arduino Uno and a CAN bus shield. That's how it works. Ô, mentalidade alfa, beleza, mano? Rio de Janeiro, velho. Cidade maravilhosa. Oops. As I move my camera around. We are in Zurich, I think. I landed here once when I was going to Russia for the World Cup in 2018. I just landed here. I never been into the city, you know. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. I was going fast reading the chat, and the one I flipped over on a turn, right? There's one that somebody was telling me to go fast. Like, you should go fast. And I'm like, dude, I'm driving a truck, and I click the button and it leaves the screen. So the input stopped working. And then I flip over the guardrail, and I fall down, you know, a hill or some sort. That was too much. All right, so let's go here. Do I play any other games? Yes, I do. I can play any modern sim racing title here. But I do play BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Automobilista 2. I play, what else do I play? iRacing, I also play here. Let this guy go, and I gotta merge. There we go, thank you. Nice. We're almost there. And then I can get my truck. Oh, somebody asked me what Scania it was. Let me see if I can find a model here. Is there a model? Yeah, 730S. Scania 730S. That's what I'm driving. Pretty truck. Oh, so they're V8. Nice. Nice truck. Yeah, it's pulling well. Can't complain. How heavy am I? I am carrying 48,000. Yeah, 48,000 pounds, and it's just cruising. Doing well. We're almost at our destination, and then I can go back and get my own Volvo, because I have a Volvo truck in the game, and I clicked the wrong button today. Alright, clear there. Where's the map? The map is off to my right. So if you're watching on purple app or on the red app with the play button, you can see the widescreen version. Although most people are watching on the vertical version on the red app with the play button. Guys, if you want to check out, I have a widescreen version as well. So let's get this wherever you need. Because I'm not that good, but I like to look bad trying to park the truck. Okay, so I think this is going to be a tricky one, but we'll do it anyways. Do you have the Pro mod set up? No, I don't. I checked it out the other day, but I didn't download it. Ooh, boy. I think I am in trouble, because this is going to be in my way. I might need to turn around. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, it's a big area. I can do that. Ah, no problem. We'll have to go around here, because the parking space is over to my left. I'll check it out, man. I installed ETS on Monday. Actually, I installed it over the weekend. Monday was the first day I actually, live streamed on it. And then, like, here we are. It's Thursday. Oh man, just check out my tutorial, man. You might find it's easier than you think, man. It's not that hard. And the electronics, it's not that hard either, man. I'm making a video for the tutorial, and I'm gonna show on how to do this on a BMW as well as on the Volvo. So it's pretty easy, and it doesn't matter what car brand you're trying to do. Ooh, a little over. There we go. Green now. Yeah, Alex, I love racing just as much as the next guy, but racing on a live stream, I think it's boring, because I'd be here like going like and crazy and breaking zones and apexes, but I wouldn't be able to read the chat and race well. I don't know. I'm not Jeremy Clarkson. I can't do both things well. So Here we are. We parked our truck here in this place. So let's unload. There we are. Oh, I see. You want a normal setup. Yeah, fine as well. I started with a normal setup. Yeah, the thing is, if I'm playing here, truck, and I'm driving, and I can read the chat, and I can, like, talk to you guys, you know? So let's get the long distance skill point. And then we'll go with the high value cargo next. Awesome. So now we're going to get into the freight market, not into the quick job, because I clicked on the wrong one. We're here in Switzerland, still with our truck. So now let's choose another place. No, we're not going to that island again. Italy, Marseille. I want to go north. I want to explore more up north. We could do that. Clermont in France. Stuttgart. That'd be fun. Let's go to Germany. Haven't been in Germany yet. In real life or in the game. And this is my truck now. Let me show you guys. This is my actual truck. It's a Volvo FH 420. And I put a lot of mods in now. Let me open up my my window. I click on the seat heat. And oh, I gotta turn on the electric system. And then I click here. And my window will go down. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. And there's my lady. I drive with that lady. And there's another lady here on my passenger seat I added yesterday. Just because. Yeah, so that's my truck. Close the windows. Go back inside the truck. Yes, as soon as Sweden shows up to me, I'll drive to Sweden. Yeah, I know it's okay to focus on the gameplay and not respond to the comments, Ellen, but dude, I don't know. I just feel like I'm live streaming, you know? The least I should do is talk to you guys and have fun together. Thank you, A. Phillips. Thank you very much. Thank you, Erie, for the follow. So let's get this train moving here. Okay. So we are going to pick up that trailer. No, I'm not. Did you say I have a stream widescreen? Yes, it's on the purple app. Or on the red app with the play button. You can find the widescreen version of this. Is there a reason why you choose Volvo for your setup? Yes, there is. C2. Well, for one, I love Volvos. I have 3 Volvos right now in my garage. I have 3 Volvos S60, one exactly like the simulator here. Exactly. Everything is the same. Same interior, same everything. I have 2 other modern Volvos. And the reason why I like Volvo so much, they're super underrated. My fastest Volvo, original, no modifications, can do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, which is pretty respectable. This car here, original, has 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission, and it's faster than a BMW M3 from same year. They're super underrated cars. And there's also the fact that I was saved by one. I had my life saved in an accident in 2007 when I crashed a Volvo 850 Turbo onto a tree, and I'm here to live stream with you guys. So those are some of the reasons why I really enjoy Volvos, and that's why I drive Volvos, and I trust my life, my life and my family's life to a Volvo. Thank you for the follow, Sasuke and T and 11KLP. As we have low fuel, we will need to fuel it up before we go on this trip to Germany. In real life, yeah, you can tell. Like, if you go to my videos, you'll see how the simulator looks like from afar. It's It's not a car. It's not closed. It doesn't have doors. It doesn't have a roof. So if you go and check my other videos, you'll see that. Oh no, your Chevy Volt was T-boned. That sucks, man. Well, I hope you didn't get hurt, man, because, you know, cars we can replace, but not lives. What model Volvo do you have again? I have only S60s. I have 3 S60s. I have a 2005 Volvo S60R, just like this one. I have a T5 Volvo S60 2020, which is the new platform, the one with the Thor's hammer. And I have the 2022 Volvo S60 T8. The T8 is the fastest one, is the hybrid. It has a 4-cylinder turbo supercharged and electric engine that produces 415 horsepower and is able to go from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. And it's a very comfortable car. No drama at all. It just goes, you know. Why not playing Truckers MP? I never tested it, so, you know, going live stream, I'd rather stay with something I, you know and trust it will work. But eventually I will. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, here in Europe, they wait for me. Not in America. So we're going to Aldi again. See, Aldi is chasing us. Vincent, if you wouldn't know how to start, check out my tutorial on my where you are right now on the red app with the play button. Freight market. All right, so we're going to Germany, boys and gals. I don't know if there's any gal here, but we're going to Germany. All right. Oh, you broke your arm? Oh, man. Sorry to hear. Does your in real life cars have annoying door chimes? No, Volvo doesn't really do door chimes. The Volvo S60R does. If you forget your door open, it'll ding. It's the same ding that I have here in the simulator, but it's, you know, that's the only one. The Volvo S60, the newer ones, the 2020 and the 2022, they don't have chimes. They just have that logo or like indication on the dashboard. Here we are. We're gonna get this empty trailer here, no logos on it. Here we are. Let's go to Germany. Is there something you wish you made in your setup? I mean, most of the things I really wanted to do, I did. Slowly but surely, you know. It took me about 3 years to do everything that I really wanted. Like, for instance, I got the extra lights and things working here on the dash. Every single button works. This was something that I wanted to do for the longest time, to get the stocks working, and now they are. I don't think there's anything missing. Like, yeah, I would improve it even further. Like, if I could, I would have motion on it. But oh, that guy just stopped in the middle of the intersection. So yeah, if I could, I would have motion on it, but I don't, and it would be really hard to put on this one. I would have to build a new one. Oh, they crashed. That's why. That guy on the camper crashed on that white car over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. What's motion? It's when you put like those articulated, you know, like there's like motors that will make the sim rig move around depending on what you're doing. I do have a butt kicker here, and this will simulate the vibration, so I'm feeling the vibration of the engine right now. So if I turn off the engine, it just goes quiet, and it's super, it makes the simulator feel alive, but it's not motion. I don't feel the acceleration or the turns and that kind of stuff. That racer, does the AC work? All the buttons do work, but not the air is not coming out. So I can click pretty much any button here, they will do something. Not pretty much any button. I just need to, you know, configure it. So I can go, like, for instance, I can open that window. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put on the first here. Let me open up my driver window here. See, the driver window's opening now, and now it's gonna close. Oh, come on, guys. They had a crash there. I'm just gonna have to kind of... Oh. Squeeze through here. Excuse me. Yeah, red light violation. Talk to my lawyer. We're taking too long. That was annoying. Has the rain stopped? No, it's still raining. Just under the overpass. So now we're going to Germany. Let's see if the speed limits are a little better there. I don't think so. I don't think they would allow a truck to go super fast. It makes sense. I mean... I'll have to stop for gas. I don't know if you guys can see, but my fuel light is on. Not being mean, but you could not drive a real lorry. I could not. That's why I don't. Patty, you're not being mean. Don't worry. Never driven a lorry. Or a big truck, for that matter, for those here in America. Hey, welcome back, Oliver. Thank you, MH Bellius. Let's leave some space for this guy to merge. What's that beeping noise? So the beeping noise is when it's the lane depart assist. So it's letting me know that I'm not, like, I'm going over the line, like right now. Let's see. If I'm going over the line, it'll just make that audible beeping sound. Like right here on the white line again. So every time you hear that, it's me being a bad driver. Hey, don't be sorry, man. Don't worry. I can take criticism. Especially if they're not supposed or meant to be just mean. Oh, you suck. You can't drive a truck. Yeah, I know. I know I can't. One search way. So what's the setup cost? So let me break down the cost to you, right? What makes the setup special is the car. The car that works. The interior of the car, the buttons that work, you know, all that good stuff. So this was $300 in car parts and just another $400 or so in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, electronics like Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. That was $700 in total. Hey, that was not me. You guys crashed into me. I was using my turn signal. In any case, $700. With 3 4K screens, you exceed the 4K definition. You must have a 5090 graphics card. I have a 4090, dude, but it does exceed. So that's why I'm running like just about 60 frames per second on a triple 4K with a 4090 and a 9950X 3D. Maddie, why are the RPMs so high? That's a very good and fair question. So why they're high is because I calibrated the tachometer. So you see trucks, especially like this truck, the max RPMs here is like 2000 before it gets to the red line. So what I did is I told my simulator, the one that makes the tachometer work, that 2000 means 7500 in my real tachometer. So whenever I'm doing like 2,000 RPMs in the truck in the game, it'll be near 7,500. I do this so the course where the gauge needle moves, it's bigger, so I can visually, like with the corner of my eye, see when I'm getting to the red zone, instead of just moving just a little bit, you know, like from 600 to 2,000, that's not a lot of movement, and that doesn't help me much. So I calibrate it so it goes all the way. And I did the same, like if I'm driving an F1 car with 15,000 RPMs, it'll say that that's 7,500. PC, Dickie, it's a PC. How did you set up the shifter? It looks so real. Because it is a real Volvo, excuse me, Spaceball shifter. And underneath there is just a regular joystick shifter. 6-speed plus reverse. Does your heating seats work? They don't, because I don't need them. I didn't set them up. I am in Florida, dude. If I would get this thing heated, oh man, I wouldn't be playing. How expensive is this setup? Samuel, so if you just consider what makes the simulator special, which is the car, not the fact that I have triple TVs or the computer, you know, that kind of stuff. This is about $700, $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, electronics, you know, Arduinos, LCD screen, metal, carpet, wood, that kind of stuff. So $700, that's not too expensive. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, I figured, Horyuchi, it's, you know, it's more important to me to understand when I need to shift than to see an accurate number on the tachometer. So that's why this is the only calibrated instrument that I have in my gauge cluster. When people say you want a convoy, what does that mean? I'm not sure, but I think it means like let's drive together on, you know, like trucks going together somewhere. Yeah, Joshua, it's not too bad. Like, a lot of people think it's very expensive. I mean, yes, you can spend a lot of money. I spent about $10,000 here if you add everything. But you don't have to. Like, if you have a computer, you have a monitor, you can spend $700 on the car, plus the hardware. Then you spend another $500 on a good wheelbase with pedals and a shifter, and you're done. You spent like, what, $1,300, $1,200, and you're done? That's not too bad. Can you play on the BMW simulator and buy the E60 wheel? No, I'm not going to buy the E60. I have 3 BMW steering wheels, and I don't like the E60. I have the F90, and I have 2 F10 steering wheels. I can put the steering wheel here if I wanted, but I like to drive trucks with my Volvo steering wheel. How much is all of that? Like I said, about $700 in car parts and in hardware. Hey, A. Phillips. Hi. What wheelbase do I use? I'm using a Fanatec Club Sports DD. The 12 Newton meters. Should I go straight? I think so. I have to go towards Zurich. How much degrees rotation does it have? So it has about 1800 in total, but the game will adjust automatically depending on the truck I'm driving. Do I like Honda Accords? I don't like or dislike them. They're cars. Not a big Honda guy. Is this real or a game? This is a game. Thank you, Cootie. Thank you, man. It is a game. You live there? That's pretty cool, man. So yeah, we're going to Germany. Do I have a clutch? Yes, it does have a clutch in here. I have 3 pedals. Why is the RPM so high, Samuel? So the RPMs are calibrated to 2,000 RPMs in the game truck means 7,500 here in my tachometer, because I'm using a gasoline powered car tachometer. And we'll stop for fuel here, I think, because my light is on and I don't want to run out of gas. So let's, wow, a crowded gas station. Is your S60R imported? No, it's US. How did I manage to get the whole dashboard and wheel from a car room? So I have a tutorial, Aaron, on my channel, the red app with the play button channel, and you can find everything there. Same username as here. How many % have you covered? Not much, Cootie. I installed the game on Monday, this one. I usually play American Truck Simulator, and I do have more discovered there, but not a lot here. Oh, the gas stations here are different than US, so we'll stop by this one. I think I'm gonna be next. I have 3 more steering wheels, right? I don't even know how many I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 steering wheels, man. Get the fuel here. There we go. Parking brake. Engine off. Fill it up. Now you're gonna see the light's gonna go off, and that will go up. Do I have any extra pedals? I do. I have an extra set of Fanatec pedals. But I don't like the Fanatec one too much. Alright. Full tank. Let's get the engine started. So, since it's a game, it's free gas. Kind of. You're spending money from the game. So I just spent 2,514 euros on this. Got my wipers on. Nobody told me. You guys usually are fast to criticize me, so... Ooh, it's gonna be hard to leave here. Could have thought about that. How to remove the airbag? It's pretty easy, actually. Especially on the BMW steering wheel. That has like 4 or 5 screws in the center. And if you remove them, you just slide that airbag right off. Not hard. Hey Sheldon, am I employed? Yes, I am. I have a full-time job. I work from home. And I love what I do. And I love my hobby as well. So yeah. Thank you, Speed Demon. Thank you. No way, it's me again. I don't know. You're flipping through live streams. You found me, not me, you. But that's okay. I'm sorry. What's my opinion about Forza Horizon? I like it. I don't have shame to admit. I think it's a fun game. It's an arcade game, but it's a fun game. I played a lot of Forza Horizon here on this simulator. I think it's fun. I don't play it all the time, but I do play sometimes. How much was this setup, Aaron? It was about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. Electronics, Arduinos, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. No, man, I can't lend you those. Can I drive in real life? Yes, I can. I have my driver's license for 25 years now. Never had a ticket. I'm very proud of that. Never had a ticket, not even parking violations. Pretty proud of that. Thank you for the follow, guys. Do we have more of this setups? Yes, Biggie. I have a BMW E60, and I have another Volvo in the garage, which is the Volvo I built for the tutorial. So I have a tutorial on my channel, on the red app with the play button. You know which one I'm talking about? And I built another one, just so I can show you guys how to build one of these. Zurich. We're in Zurich. Oh man, you gotta slow down on the tickets, dude. Have I ever had points in my real license? No, never. Ever. How do you get the screen to look like a window? Well, first, I think you guys think it looks like a window because it's cropped in. So you guys only see, you know, the game. To me, if I look around, I can see that it's a screen. It's not tilted and anything. It's just 3 TVs. I have triple TV set up here. Have I ever been stopped by the police? Yes, I have. I didn't get a ticket though, but I was stopped once. What happened was I was turning left and the light was yellow and then it turned red while it was turning. And this lady officer stopped me, but she let me go with a warning. So that was the only time I was actually stopped by the police. How can I hide the mini-map and put a GPS on the left? You can go to the settings and choose, like, there's the info, like you can choose like which button will cycle through them and you can hide it. And then the little GPS, you gotta go to the like service parts, whatever, when you customize your truck, and you can install that little GPS there. Can I try to run the game with frame generation? I can't, because at least not yet. I think 4090s will be allowed to do that, but they're not yet. I have to turn here? Nope. It's right there. Cut here for a second. Have I tried Taxi Driver? No, I haven't. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate you guys following and watching and, you know, liking the live stream. I see all of you guys, and I really appreciate it, dudes. Would the game run on your laptop? It depends on your laptop, man. I mean, the game is not that bad to run if you're running on a single monitor. I have triple 4K TVs here, and that kind of strains the system a little bit. But if you're just running a regular, like 1080 or even 1440p, you should be able to run. How am I doing this? I'm just doing it. No, just kidding. I have a tutorial on my channel if you want to see how I built it. You can find some videos there as well in the TikTok app. I just can't say the red app with the play button because TikTok is very jealous of people talking about other places. An Intel Core 5, I mean, you can run, but you'll have to run a little bit of a lower settings on the lower side, especially depending on your graphics card. I don't know what graphics card you have. If it's integrated, yeah, it's gonna be pretty low, but you can still run it. The game is like 13 years old now. Thank you, Junior. Thank you, man. But it should run. Yes. Can you still use your car? Yes. I can use my car. This is not my car. This is just my simulator. My cars are in the garage. Safe and sound. Does the radio work? Yes. The radio works. The CD changer works. The FM, AM radio. The sound comes from the computer to my speakers. Right now I'm listening through my headphones, but yes, they do work. Can you show us the outside of the truck? Yeah, sure. You go outside here. Just make sure I'm not gonna crash here, but yeah, there you go. That's my outside of the truck. Gotta go back in. Do I go? No, it's there. I don't want to make a wrong turn. We're in Germany. Now I'm gonna go that way. Yes. Did you like buy the parts from a car and build a setup? Yes, pretty much, Ahmed. That's what I did. I went to the junkyard, I pulled the parts from a wrecked Volvo, and I rebuilt them in my garage and in my home office. Right now I'm in my home office, but I worked in my garage to build it. You can check on the tutorial, you'll see. You don't know how to check the graphics card? I don't know how to explain like easy over like a live stream, but you should find like easily on Google how to do that. I think I gotta take the exit here. Did I check the tire pressure? I did not, Mike. That's a very good thing. I did not. Does the AC work, Bacon? The buttons do work, all of them, but there's no air coming out of here. Because I am in my home office, I have an AC turned on 24/7 here in my house because it's Florida. And if I didn't, I probably wouldn't be alive. Weird question, but does the indicator timing change with different vehicles? The sound you hear does, NJ, but not the sound I hear in real life. Because the funny thing about the Volvo cluster here is the timing you see there lighting up, like the blinker going on and off. It has a precise timing of 340 milliseconds. Ask me how I know this. It took forever to find it. And if it's 341 milliseconds, it'll just skip a beat and it'll sound awful. So it always blinks at the same rate for me, and I hear it because there's a relay that makes the clicking sound. But the sound you hear right now on the live stream is not coming from my real gauge because the microphone is a noise canceling one, so it doesn't capture that. You're hearing the noise from the actual game that's doing the clicking, so it'll change. That's a very long explanation for a very simple thing, but yeah. What's my opinion on Volvos? I love Volvos. I think they're super underrated. Awesome cars. They're fast. They are fun to drive. They're comfortable. They are very safe. So I have just very good opinions about Volvos. They're reliable. I never had any issues with Volvos. And I've had like 9 Volvos. I currently own 3 Volvos. And I own Volvo since 2005. That was when I bought my first Volvo. But my dad bought his first Volvo in 1992. And we never had any problems. How did you manage to get all of this working, Kairush? So if you check my tutorial on my channel, you'll find exactly how I did this. I have a detailed tutorial on my red app with the play button. I almost said it. Is there a real key that works? No, on this one I didn't put a key because the key on the Volvo is on the column, the steering column here. And I don't have the steering column here anymore. So I use a button here. I use the AC on and off for the key. It's like a push start. How much is my whole setup? So my whole setup won't help much if you know how much it costs, but I'll tell you anyways. But I'll break down the cost into what makes the simulator special is the car, right? And the fact that it works. So this is about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in electronics, hardware like wood, metal, carpet, all the good stuff. So $700 is how much I spent to make the simulator look like this. Then obviously you have the triple TVs that are 4K, 120 Hz with a very powerful computer, Fanatec steering wheel, you know, all of that. So that adds up to about $10,000 in total. Do you not read TikTok comments? What do you mean, man? I've been answering pretty much just TikTok comments. And I just answered your question. You really want a steering wheel? Yeah, man. Check out Moses. R3 and R5 if you're on a budget. Those are the ones that I recommend. Yeah, speed limits here in Germany are not much better. Thank you, FTKJ749. Thank you, man. 5 is a sweet spot in terms of like price and functionality. I'd say the R9 if you have a little bit more budget, but the R5 is great. You thought I was driving a real truck, Swat. Thank you. That's a compliment. Yeah, I think not like they're the best, but they're very good at the price points that they are. And they have, Moza has very solid product. My TikTok just stopped. Let me just go there, and I forget to do that every time. You know, they will call inactivity after an hour of live stream, and that's so annoying. Oops. Everything. Alright, I'm back. I know you guys on the YouTube app did not see anything happen because TikTok has this weird thing where if you're live streaming, they want you to slide a challenge every hour, and that's very annoying because I have a two streaming computer. I have a a gaming PC and a streaming computer, and the streaming computer is far back, so I can't see when it tells me to slide that thing. The engine off? Yeah. Why did I turn it off? Papa. How does this look so real? By the way, does your wheel feel like the Moza, like the ones that have the feel for the road? Yes. This is a Fanatec, so it does have forced feedback. Rod said hi. Hello. Let me get this a little closer here. Go. My microphone. Oh, I forgot. I gotta turn on again. Let's see if I can do this without crashing. Alright, back into the game. Did not crash. Thank you, the brothers. Ooh, that was a scratch on my... I put the wrong gear, as one might have noticed. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. You guys are watching, please don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and also check out my widescreen version. I have a widescreen also live stream going on right now on the purple app and also on the red app with the play button, so that you guys are watching, 79 of you. So consider just, you know, checking out. The like, that helps. You know, if anything, if you don't want to subscribe or, you know, commit a little more, just hit the like. That will help a lot. Volvo S60 interior for the truck. Yes, sir. I see you're a Saab guy. Hello, Halen. Thank you, the brothers. Let me show you outside. This is my truck, my Volvo FH420 here. I've been driving ETS for a week now. Not even a week. I started Monday. I usually play American Truck Simulator. As my TikTok friends are coming back again, my live stream just got knocked out because of inactivity. So if you're wondering why it just shut down for no reason, because TikTok likes to knock down people out for no reason. If you don't complete a challenge with a little puzzle piece. They're pathetic. What's the game called? The game is called American Truck Simulator. Or, better off, Euro Truck Simulator. This is the version I'm playing right now. Hey, Victor, thank you, man. Thank you for popping into my live streams and riding as passengers. Thank you, Cheeseball Gaming, for the follow. Hey man, why don't you speed demon? Because I don't want to get tickets here in the game, man. I'm trying to get money, and if I keep getting tickets, I will lose money. You know. You guys are my passengers. You're like this girl here that's riding with me here. I think the brothers, the game is on sale on Steam. I think it was like $4.99 the other day. Which truck simulator do I prefer, Holland? So far, I think the American Truck Simulator, and because just one reason. The speed limits are better. Are faster, you know, like here everything is so slow. I'm having to hold 50 miles an hour, which is just about 80 kilometers an hour, and that's pretty annoying. In ATS, I can drive sometimes at 80 miles an hour, just way faster. Hey Oliver, yeah, TikTok just has this thing with inactivity. It thinks I'm not active if I don't complete a challenge, and it just knocks me out. So that's what it did. It's just annoying. Every about an hour, I have to put a timer to remind myself to do that, but I always forget. Yes, it is. Ooh, I didn't see that guy on my rear view mirror. Hey, AM, what's up, man? Are you able to put on cruise control? Yes, I am. I do have the cruise control button right here. As I'm turning, you'll be able to see it. So if I click it, it'll work. Am I in Germany? Yes, I just arrived in Germany. Stuttgart. I don't speak German, so probably everything will sound weird. The real DJ Dash, yes, every single button you'll see will do button things. Like if I go on the temperature knob here, you know, every button. You get the idea. Even the stock. How long have I been driving this game for? American Truck Simulator for quite a while now. I have about 1,000 hours on it. But the ETS version, the European version, I've been playing since Monday, so 4 days? 4 days so far. Ah, Deutschland. You lost me there. I understand up to the Deutschland. And yeah. 9, yeah. Oh, you live in Germany. Nice, AM. The Mercedes-Benz Club. Hello, man. I think we have to take this exit here. Oh, how long is the trip? I'm almost there. I'm like 2 miles from our destination. You've never seen a G29 like that. It's because it's not a G29, dude. It's a Fanatec with a Volvo steering wheel on top of it. The Fanatec Club Sports DD with 12 Newton meters of force. The Official Junior. Thank you for the follow. Is it here? No. Yes. It is. It looks like there's another road. How many hours have you been on the road trip? On this one, I don't think it has been an hour yet. We're driving from Switzerland to Germany. I started the live stream about an hour and 20 minutes ago. So this is like the second trip. Sometimes I forget. I almost go on the red light. Just like in America, you can turn right on the red light. How did I get that steering wheel? So I went to the junkyard and I bought it. And if you're interested in knowing how I put it here, you can check my tutorial on the red app with the play button. As we just arrived at our destination. Here. Where do you need it, sir? Let's get the experience. Confirm. Alright, right there. Okay, so we will have to go around and then back up. Now, the question is, does this area connect with that area? We'll find out. Yes, I do, the real DJ. I do have tutorials, a bunch of them, in my channel. Oh man, it doesn't go, so I'll have to turn around again. That's okay, because then I can back up and go. Like, I have to reverse into the spot. Alright, so we will have to go like this and then back up into there. So I think I'll get through the gate and then straight in. There we go. Not leaving. Don't worry, fellas. Gonna have to use this little area right here. What is this? It's a game. We'll have to reverse into the spot, but I think we need to go a little bit more. Sorry, dudes. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Mercedes. So we're backing up here to our spot. I think it just went too much. That's okay. That's an easy fix. I don't know, but I just think that the American trucks are easier to maneuver for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm not used to this one. You bought the dashboard only. Yes, Chuck. Why would I buy the rest of the car? I don't need it. I bought the dashboard, the seats, the center console. Alright. So, pretty much straight in now. How big is the tank? Oh, it's pretty big. It's a truck, man. Pretty big. I wish to see all the setup, please, Chuck. Yes, sir. Just check out my videos on TikTok. There's a bunch of them, and there's actually one that I posted a few days ago that shows the whole room. Pretty good video. I can't just get up here and move my camera around. It's tethered. Not like I'm handhelding. And we're going straight in. Yeah, I'm going over some awfully placed. There's a forklift here. How many trucks do I have so far? In this game, only this one. In American Truck Simulator, I've got like, I don't know, 40, 50. And almost. Green light. How long will the next road trip be? I don't know. What's my name on TikTok? It's the same as here, Mercedes. But if you're watching here, I would suggest you either go to the purple app, or you can go exactly where you are in the widescreen version, because you can see all my triple screen setup. The correcting brake on. Let's show you guys where I'm parked. Right here. This is where I had to park. Put me on a tough spot here. So I had to come there, go there, and back it up here. So yeah, but here we are. So if I click this button here, we detach the trailer. Thank you guys for the follow, man. Thank you guys. All right, we got an excellent. We've driven 321 miles. We got good money. We got an extra money here for proficiency bonus and long distance delivery bonus and trailer maneuvering bonus. Good, 7,752 euros, and we just moved to level 7. Good, that's good. Let's find another job as we put here more long distance. Awesome. Let's find a freight market job. How do you connect all of the setup to your PC, LG? A bunch of Arduinos, man, and I'm making a tutorial on how to get the electronics connected, so stay tuned for that. Check out my channel on the red app with the play button, and there's tutorials there already. How to get the steering wheel, how to get the Apple CarPlay, how to get the, you know, all the hardware installed and built together. So yeah. If you are to use a different track, will you change the steering wheel? Yes, I do have other steering wheels. For instance, I have a BMW one that has the pedal shifters. So I use that one mostly when I want to drive like pedal shifter cars. Because some games don't allow you to go like, okay, it's a pedal shifter car, you can't use the H pattern, and vice versa. So that's handy. And I do have like a Formula steering wheel also. And I can put here, and I have two other regular like round one, and I also have another BMW one. Well, thank you for watching the live, Lindo. Thank you, Johan. Thank you, Lamelia. Thank you, Sayit. MRV, the Volvo gang. Yes, sir. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, guys. Thank you for following and subscribing. So let's find a new job. It's a crazy setup. Thank you. Or Verona or Dortmund. Let's go to Dusseldorf, near Netherlands. It pays better. 15,000 euros? Sign me up for that. Go to Belgium. There was no jobs for Belgium here, man. Alright, so let's go. Let's get this train moving. So just quickly show you guys. This is the truck I'm driving. A Volvo FH. What's my biggest and what's the longest road trip? I don't know, man. I think one I did in the US from like from Washington State all the way down to Texas. It was the longest one I did. Do I have a favorite car? Yes. Volvos. The Volvo S60R is my favorite Volvo. And right now, if I, would buy a new car, I probably would buy a Cadillac, a CT5V Blackwing. Right now, that would be the choice. Hey, MC. Hello. Nice, from South Africa, Johans. That's nice. A lot of people from South Africa watch me, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Do I have a favorite car? Well, yes, I answered that. How many gears does that have? So I have 6 gears here in the real shifter, but I'm using a range here on the shifter on the truck, so it kind of skips gears. So I'm like on the 7th, now it's 9th gear, and so on. We need to turn left here, so this guy needs to let me in. When is my next service? I think it's coming. I resetted the gauge cluster like maybe 6,000 miles ago, and I have to. It actually comes with the light. It will tell me service needed, and then I have to send a code to my CAN bus that will just erase the service light, just like in a real car. Go to Britain. Yes. As soon as I have a job there, I will take it there. Would you like me to make an edit of the Volvo car? I mean, you can make an edit, yes. Does the immersion get worse using a car on a truck? No, I assure you it doesn't. It's like asking a person with a regular sim rig playing with those, aluminum like profile, like, how do they feel immersive if no car looked like that? I mean, it's the sitting position, the steering wheel, the gauge clusters. It doesn't matter. It transforms to what I'm driving. But if I'm driving a, Ferrari, I feel like I'm in a Ferrari. Show your truck. Okay, let me go outside here. That's my truck. So we're going straight here. Is this panel designed for Sims, or is it just straight from a real car? It's just straight from a real car, man. Where am I going now? So I'm going to Quisty to get a trailer, and welcome back, by the way. And we're driving to... We're still in Germany, and we're going to remain in Germany. I think we're going to Dusseldorf, in Germany. Who built your setup? Myself, sir. I built it myself. Ah, come on. Stop. How much was the setup, Derek's? So I spent about $700 in what makes the setup special, which is the car, $300, and another $400 or so in the hardware. Thank you, Dalty. I am a little bit of an insane person, I guess. What'd you choose a Volvo for to set up, Arthur? Because Volvos are massively underrated. They're fast cars, they're comfortable cars, they're safe cars. I own 3 Volvos, and I've owned 9 Volvos throughout my life, and I had my life saved by one. That's just a short. Dusseldorf. Yes, I'm butchering names, I know that, but I'm sorry. How long did it take? It took me about 3 weekends working on and off, but I've been working on the simulator, like building iterations and new versions for about 2 years, 3 years now. So that's why I made a tutorial, so you guys don't have to, you know, work that long to get things working. RPM gauge wilding. No, it's just because I have it calibrated to my tachometer, which has 8,000 RPMs, so 75,000 RPMs equals 2,000 RPMs in the game. Just a math that it has to do, because otherwise the needle wouldn't move a lot. Because diesel trucks don't have a lot of RPMs, so that's why I calibrated. And 2,000 means 7,500. Did you get the dash and console from a junkyard? Yes, I did. A pick and pull junkyard. Have you got the full car? No. How did I build it? I have a tutorial on my channel on the red app with the play button. You can find it there. 25 miles an hour. This is school zone speed, guys. Come on, Germany. You guys are known for the Autobahn. Hi, Samuel. V70. Yes, this interior came from an S60, but it just looks exactly like the V70. Wolves? No, we're getting here in where am I? I forgot the name of the city. We're going to Dusseldorf. Dude, come on. That guy stopped for me and then accelerated. What do you play on? It's a PC. Are we getting a lag on the live stream? I just saw like a lag on my purple feedback. Thank you, dude. Thank you, 677 gauge 677. Thank you for the follow, Gerwinder, I think. I don't know. I'm in Germany, so I gotta say W's with sounding like V's, right? Volkswagen, BMW. What other games do I play? I also play BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa, the original one, iRacing, Automobilista 2. I play a wide range of games. I usually live stream truck though. And the reason why I live stream trucks most of the time is just because I can read the chat and explain to you guys what's going on. A lot of people have questions. So I'd rather just be on a slow-paced game that I can read the chat and talk to you guys than, you know, like racing on a track, which is fun. I love doing that, by the way, but I can't read the chat. And I don't like those voice to text, text to voice things. I don't know. Sometimes the chat will go crazy and that thing will just randomly pick things to say, and I rather read the questions. Okay, thank you, Sifiso. I saw a lag for a second here on the purple app, and I thought that could be... Wow! Buddy! You're so smart, dude. You got the first... Now we're in 34 minutes. You're gonna get the bell. The first one to tell me to go drive in a real car. I will not. Like telling people that drive... Where? Not here? Like telling people that play Call of Duty to go to the war. Very silly. Hey bro, what's the cost of making the SimHub dashboard? Huh. the Sim Hub dashboard. It just costs the cost of an Arduino, and yeah, Arduino and a CAN bus shield. You have to turn here. Oh look, there's a DeLorean there. I put a mod that adds some different cars. So we got a DeLorean.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Alright, so let's get the trailer here. Ooh, that's a lot of movement. Rate market. Alright. Oh no, that trip is no longer available. We're gonna go to Dortmund. How long did it take to make? It took me about 3 weekends working on this, but I've, to be fair, I've been working on this simulator for about 3 years now. And I made a tutorial so you guys don't have to work for 3 years. You can get the expedited version. Yes, sir, the Apple CarPlay. So if you are interested and want to download the Apple CarPlay, you can. In my channel on the red app with the play button, you'll find a link to download and instructions on how to install it. We're backing up here. Trailer. Let me show you guys outside. Here it is, an Airframes trailer. Then we click comfort to attach the cargo. Gearoid, how much did it all cost? About $300 in car parts and $400 in electronics, hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Did it cost a lot? No, $700 to get the car part, which is what makes the simulator special, right? Not the fact that I have a triple TV set up with a 4090 and 9950X computer. Those things are satellite. Thank you, Stian, for the flower. Thank you. Does the heated seats work? No, but the buttons work. I don't need a heated seat because I am in Florida. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate. Oh wow, we got 2 now. Just drive a real car at this real one at this point. Why would I do that? Why would I waste fuel? And how would I drive a truck with my car? And how would I be in Germany if I live in Florida and I'm commuting to my home office right now? So keep scrolling and go find somebody playing Call of Duty and tell them to join the military. But you get the ding. I still need to get used to the white lines, meaning it's a two-way street. In America, when you have white lines, it's a one-way street. And the yellow means the two-way street. And I'm here in Germany right now, and that gets me confused every time. That's not a real stick shift on that truck. Yes, it is. A real stick shift. It's a Volvo Spaceball, which is the best gear shift Volvo has ever made. If you search for it on Google, you'll find a picture in detail. Does the AC work? All the buttons work. Every single button here, but not the air is not coming out of the vents because I'm in my home office and I don't need it. Hey, the brothers. Hi again. Thank you, SHXRJ33L. I know. I just gotta pick on people who just tell me to go drive in real life, you know. It's just a thing. And I even got the bell here for that purpose. When you turn off the sim, does that screen pop down and does the turn signal and wipers work? Yes, so the wiper blade works. Turn signal also. And it doesn't automatically go down, but I can make it go down. And there you go. If I don't want to see it, just hide it. Does the radio work? Yes, it does, sir. It has 6-speed CD changer here, and it works. FM, AM, and the audio from the computer also plays here. Right now I'm listening through the headphones, but yes, they do. They do work. Hello, Itchy, my brother. How you doing? How was your day, man? Thank you, Antisocial. Thank you. You don't need to stay single for life. I'm married, 15 years. She puts up with this. It's called respecting hobbies. She has her own, I have mine, and that's how life goes. You don't have to stay single, dude. You could say that, Levi. I put a lot of effort into this, but it was worth, and I just love building as much as I love playing, man. I really do. Yes, I am driving in Germany. Well noted. Thank you, Antisocial. Too bad my good old moderator is not here today, so otherwise he could take care of spammers. But if I need, I can stop the truck and take care of him. Because, you know, safety first. So we're driving still to Germany. Germany's a big country. How do you make it look so real, Chad? So I think it's, well, the camera angle and the fact that I have a real dashboard here, fully functional. That all helps. Would you ever like a 2025 interior of a car? Would you keep it below? Nah, man, I love all cars. I have a brand new Volvo as well, and I like, you know, I like the looks of the new Volvos. I don't mind it. In fact, there was a company that offered to send me a Volvo 2020 interior. I would just have to pay shipping, but I didn't want to pay shipping for a, you know, a dashboard. That would be insane expensive, so I didn't do it, but I would. I deliver stuff in this game, so I have this cargo here from Air France that I'm taking to somewhere in Germany. And you earn money and you do that, and you have to follow the law, otherwise you get tickets and you earn money, so it's kind of, you know, it's fun. I love it. How it is connected to the game, bunch of Arduinos, dude. That's how I connected to the game, man. A lot of Arduinos. And I have to change here, otherwise I'll crash into the barrier. What Volvos do I own? I have 3 Volvos S60. One is a 2005 S60R, just like this one. I have the 2020 Volvo S60 T5, and I have the 2022 Volvo S60 T8, all in black. Does the CarPlay display work? Yes. So I can change here to show other things. Let me get it bigger for you. So there's, you know, there's a bunch of things I can show. You see now the PC information. I have a home screen. I have the music that's playing right now with their album cover. I have, you know, race standings if I am in a race, and I have the truck information. ATS is better. I agree, NRG, but a lot of people asked me to play ETS, so I started playing ETS on Monday. And to be honest, none of them is better than the other. They're the same game. It's just different scenarios. So if you're America, you love ATS, which I do too, because the speed limit is a lot better there, man. Thank you, MC. Let's get out of this, behind this truck here, although we're at the speed limit. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Thank you guys for following. I see you guys following, and I appreciate you guys. Where'd you get this setup, Dakota? I built it. I got from the junkyard, and I built it myself. There's a tutorial on my channel. On my red app with the play button channel, if you know what I mean. You got Waze. Yes, I do have Waze, but not here on American Truck Simulator or ETS. It works on any other game. But ETS and ATS, I don't know why they don't let you bring the GPS outside. It's very annoying. You okay? Other trucking games? I do play ATS. Am I in a Volvo truck? No, I'm in a Volvo car. Setting up is hard. No, it's not. It's a lot of work, but it's not hard. I'll go over the details. I'm teaching people how to do this. I'm making tutorials, so... Is it worth buying the S60 T5 2020? Does it have any bigger problems? Max, I never had any problems with mine. I have exactly that one. I think it's worth... I wouldn't buy an S90 T5. I had an S90 T5 before my S60. And I think the engine is a good size for the S60, but not for an S90. It has about 250 horsepower. It moves pretty quick, but on an S90, it's too heavy. But it doesn't have any problems. I never had any issues with my Volvo. I've had it for 5 years now. I bought it brand new. You swear there's a lane you can go really fast in Europe. I bet there is, but not for trucks, man. My speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. I put in miles per hour because my gauge cluster has the big numbers in miles, so it's just easier for me. Did the push start work? Yes. Do you play BeamNG? Yes, I do. Unemployment final boss. That's a very weird thing to say. How can you afford all of this if you're unemployed? Unless you're inherited your money. I did not, so I work for my money. I have a full-time job and I work from home, so I love doing what I do. It's a big car. It's a car the size of a truck, man. Thank you guys for following. I see you guys. So we're going straight here, are we? Yes. We continue straight and then we exit on after the underpass. What apps am I using for the Sim Dashboard NRG? So I'm using SimHub. And I made that Apple CarPlay, and you can download it actually right now. If you go to, you're on my channel right now, so if you click on my channel, you'll find a tutorial with a link to download my Apple CarPlay. You thought it's better to get a semi-truck. Yes, and what am I going to do with a semi-truck? And I just missed my exit again. Damn it. How much that? I don't know, but it probably made my trip worse. Does the FM radio work? Yes, it does. BeamNG on this channel. Yes, you can find some shorts on BeamNG. Yeah, the Volvo S60 T5 seems pretty reliable. I don't know. Dude, get a life, man. Are you talking about yourself? You seem like you don't have a life, man. I have one. Thank you, Lunico. Hey, Jesse. It's BeamNG on this channel. I told you, it's on shorts. Oh, gotta move here and keep... Am I driving to Munich? I am driving to... I forgot the name of the city, but I'm in Germany, yes. How much did it all cost? About $700. $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, like, you know, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not talking about triple 4K TVs, you know, the computer, wheelbase. That kind of stuff is, well, basic to any simulator. But what makes the simulator special is about $700 or so. Do the buttons respond to the hazard lights and blinkers? Yes. So if I press the hazard lights, that'll do hazard lights. And if I use my blinker dock, that'll do the blinker. BeamNG is a lot of fun. I love it. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I do. I'm commuting to my home office right now, House of Commoners. I work from home. I don't have to drive every day, but I drive anyways, right? Now I'm going to take the exit. Pay attention. It's pretty good, Jesse. How about yours? Am I on the purple app? Yes, I am. And if you want to go there, help out, that'd be great, because there's tumbleweeds rolling there right now. The purple app is hard. What? How did I miss the exit again? No, that's not possible. It was... We're gonna go here. Go closer to... Yeah, we're not gonna do that again. much. So we're gonna reverse on the highway. Don't tell the police, man. All right. Yeah, the exit here, it was weird again. The second weird exit in a row. We're going just reversing here. In case you guys are wondering, I'm using my rear view mirror on the triple TVs. And so far so good. Not gonna celebrate just yet. How do you turn on the PC? There's access to the computer. It's not hard. Oh, the other way. Where's the exit? Come on. Just a little nudge. What happens if I crash? Yes, I get fined and the truck gets damaged. Is the temperature on the digital gauge shown vehicle or outside temperature? Neither. So I have two temperatures there. The water temperature is actually showing my GPU temperature. And that's why sometimes it goes to 0, because I don't know why my MSI afterburner is sometimes it doesn't show the temperature. And it goes to 0 and then it goes back up. And then the outside temperature by the tachometer, that is showing my CPU temperature. I'm kind of famous. I wouldn't say I'm famous, man. I do have a little bit of a following there on TikTok. This is the exit? Let's see. Why am I at almost 8,000 RPMs, man? Because the tachometer is calibrated. So meaning at 2,000 RPMs in the game truck, it shows about 7,500 RPMs. It's easier for me with the corner of my eye to see when I'm getting to the red zone at 7,500 than if the needle would just move a little bit, you know, to 2,000 RPM. So, and we're done reversing. Yes, and no crash. That was, and no tickets. What is this game? What in the world is this setup and how much did it cost? So I have Tutorials Blue on my channel where you are right now. It did cost about $700 in car parts and hardware. And this game is called ETS 2 or Euro Truck Simulator 2. Do I have a car in real life? I have 4 cars in real life. Where did I buy this car setup? At the junkyard. Yeah, it aligns with the red line exactly, so it's calibrated. Like if I'm driving an F1 car, I want it to show 7,500 as like 15,000 RPMs. I don't mind not seeing the actual number. Like, it's not as important for me knowing like I'm at 2,000 RPMs. It's important for me to know when I'm reaching the red line. Yes, everything is real parts. Yeah, we missed 2 exits, and I understood why, because you need to go in this little exit before you take the other overpass turn. And it's different than in the US, and I'm going way over the speed limit here. Yeah, $700 in what makes the simulator special, right? Like, obviously I'm not talking about triple 4K TVs, the PC and everything. What I'm talking about is bar, dashboard, center console, seats, everything. Wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, all those things are about $700. And this is what makes the simulator special, not the fact that I am, you know, on a simulator. Oh, did you guys see that? That car just spawned in front of me. How did you source the parts? I went to the junkyard and I pulled them. Hey, Sunbox. Hey, I think you should drive in the UK. I will eventually. I haven't had any cargoes to take there, but I will. No, that does not include the monitor. It's just the car. Hey, Brian. Welcome. Welcome back, man. How you doing? Oh, I'm going way too fast. The speed limit is 50. I'm doing 60. No, I'm offline, man. House of Commoners, I'm offline. I'm good, man. I'm pretty good today. Had a good live stream so far. I was knocked out by TikTok once because of inactivity, which is BS. Did you take the whole car out? No, just the interior, man. Drive in London, I will. Eventually. How much did it cost? So about $700. $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, hardware like Arduinos and that kind of stuff. Is this a vanilla game? No mods. No, it has a few mods. I have the real names, the real physics, the real sound. A few mods like the interior thingy and stuff that is dangling around. You're trying to build a Boeing 737 cockpit, but you can't find any parts. Yes, I bet they are. I have a friend that's actually building a 737 on Instagram, and he's almost done. And he's building with the real parts from a 737. You can search him. It's Boeing 737 Sim on Insta. Do I play TMP? Not yet. I haven't played it, Jonas. Mo, that's a funny way to phrase it, but excuse me, good sir, are you playing inside of an actual motor vehicle? I don't know why I read your message in British accent. I don't know how to make it, but in my mind it did work. But no, I'm not. I'm in my home office. Do the buttons work? Yes. JM, they do. All of them. Are you the JM that I know? I don't think so. You're another JM. So, like, at this point, just get a truck? Haha, a page. Yeah, no. If you're playing Call of Duty, at this point, you just joined the war? No. Yeah, I don't know why I prefer the Airbuses too. If I would build, you know, a cockpit of a plane, I would build the Airbus A320 or a Cessna so I can practice. I was taking flight school last year, so I would, you know, build a Cessna 150 like I used to fly. Where am I heading to? To Dortmund in Germany. I'm almost there. Oh, definitely cheaper and better. Like, would I be driving now if I had like a real truck in real life? Absolutely not. I have to work in a few minutes, man. Do you always play this game? Not always, but most of the times, yes. I agree, NJ. I agree. Did I ever drive trucks in real life? No, I did not. I never drove a truck in real life. Turn a whole car into a sim rig. Not a whole car, just the interior, man. An FA-18 Hornet, that's also a nice choice, man. Alright, we're almost there. And we're gonna end the live stream. So if you're not following, consider following, subscribing if you want to see more. I have tutorials on my channel. And I do go live every weekday from like 8-ish a.m. till like 9:30-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What do I do for work? So I work with market research. I work from home. You have a V70 Ocean Race. Nice. Those are rare. And the cops pull you over. They give you tickets. They don't pull you over necessarily, but they do give you tickets. I'm sure the US government wouldn't mind, Mo. I mean, they're just laying around, aren't they? Rain Cree! Oop. Nope, sorry. That's not the button. I pressed the wrong button. I'm back. I want to get the belt for this fella who just said a very, very smart comment that I should buy a real car. You guys should educate him how much a real car costs. And I do have 4 cars, man. Thank you. I know how much they cost, and I know they're different from a simulator. Maybe you don't, but one day you will. If you could have a chance to do this, would you do it? Like, drive a truck in real life? No, I wouldn't. I respect the drivers, but I think it's a lot of work, and I don't like staying away from home. I love working from home. If I know where, wow. Yeah, I don't. I passed over. I think I drove by. 4 cars, yes. I have 3 Volvos and a minivan. Can you light up the dashboard? So the dashboard is lit and very bright in real life. The thing is, I do have 3 TVs here, shining light. I have 2 extra lights shining here behind me. And so that means there's a lot of light. So the camera needs to adjust the exposure down. So the dashboard looks a little bit dimmed for you guys, but it's very, very bright to me. It's actually in the max brightness. Oh, it doesn't? They just were trying to catch me saying it. Yeah, it's fine. Fair. I think I read that, though. Oh, that's why it means exit. Okay, now I know. Did not know that. Do I have any realistic mods for the game? I do have a few, like the real physics, the real brand names and stuff like that. You'd rather drive race cars for a living? Oh yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? I'd love to drive real race cars for a living. Okay, we're almost there. Straight ahead. All right. Ooh, that was a bouncy. So where? I always stop short of the trunk, of the hood of the truck. Okay, where do you need it? Right there, okay. Yeah, it's right between 2 trailers. That's not gonna be fun, but let's go. Oh, thank you, man. A banana? Still banana? Thank you, man. Alright, so right here is where I have to park. Is it? Right there. Wow, they really wanted to make it complicated for me. That's okay. We'll ace it. Hey, Itchy, bye, man. Have a great night, dude. Are you gonna live stream now? I'm driving from somewhere in Germany to Dortmund in Germany. Alright, I'll try to hop on. So we're backing up here, and I hope this was enough. I can't really see yet because the rear view mirror is not covering the whole. I think it was a little bit too soon. I need to maneuver back forward and go back. You got a new AC filter, nice. What is it? Well, is it that guy Maven Graphics? I installed that and I liked it. Do I have monitors, mirrors? Yes, you can't see it, but I have three TVs here. I have triple TV set up. So that's why I'm looking to the rear view mirrors right now, as I'm trying to maneuver here, but I think I got it now. I'm pretty close. Not there yet, but I'm pretty close. What did the other TVs do? What do you mean what they do? They continue my view. It's a 180-degree view. If you look at the videos on my TikTok, you'll understand. That's a hard parking, man. You'll get it. Am I new to ETS? Yes, ETS, I'm very new. I am old to ATS. There we go. That looks good, because there's a truck right in front of you, and I can't just go there. Tough parking spot here. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Perfect every time. Alright, let's put the parking brake on first. The rain stopped and I had my wipers on. So there we are. We delivered. Alright. Yes, I see the windows. That's what I see with the other TVs. Alright, so we are about halfway through level 7. We got 12,000 euros. And yeah. I think that is the end of our live stream today. So let me go ahead and thank you guys for watching. And if you guys are watching right now and are not following or subscribing, consider doing so if you like what you see. I do have tutorials on my red app with the play button channel. And there you can find the Apple CarPlay tutorial, how to get the steering wheel, how to build the whole thing. Also, I live stream on the Purple app if you like to see the widescreen version with all the TVs. Also on the red app with the play button, you'll find the widescreen version of my live stream, although there's about 75 people watching on the vertical. You guys can watch the horizontal, you know, but I'm happy you guys are there. So have an awesome day. I see you tomorrow morning at 8-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to see the live stream again. Stay safe. What's my name on YouTube? It's the same as here. And there's a link in my bio. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.